All right, joining us now is NSU women's basketball coach Randy Gipson. Coach Gibson, you're coming back for your 16th season. Just talk a little bit about your team and the players you have coming back for this year.
Well, we have 6 players returning, and all these girls have done a great job. Really, since the end of last season, I think obviously our season last year didn't go as well as we had hoped for it to, and especially our veteran players have been used to having a lot more success than we had last year. So I think there was a definite effort for them on their part to get focused and work hard and prepare for the year. And I think that it was demonstrated by the way they came back. I think conditioning and preparation is good in that regard. Chelsea Beathard, Fontana Tate are our 2 most experienced players. They're our 2 senior guards, and we're expecting a lot of good things from them as far as leadership and productivity. Sarah Sagely, I think, has come back as a different player. I think she got a year. For one thing, she came in healthy this year, and she got a year of experience, and I think we'll utilize that experience in a really good way to be ready this year. Kate Bellamy got a lot of valuable playing time last year. I expect her to be a real solid player for us. Courtney Cowan also got healthy and finished the year on a real good note last year. Maya Walker did a lot of good work in conditioning, and I think that she's going to be a much different player this year. So, I feel like we have 6 kids there that are ready to lead the way, and then we've added 7 new people. 5 of those are freshmen, and with freshmen, it's always difficult to tell exactly where they're going to be at this point in time. But all of them are hard workers, and I think are really buying into the leadership that the older players are providing. And then we have 2 junior college players that I think are doing the same, that I think will, they have had the benefit of playing some college basketball games, and I think understand the pace of getting better, and I think will be good contributors for us as well.
With so many newcomers, just talk about how you haven't had practices yet, but you guys have had conditioning and stuff. Just talk about how the team's going to mesh, and how the trouble, or not the troubles, but the challenges as a coach to get them all to come together as a team.
Well, I think at this point in time, the thing that you can really tell, one of the few things, as you said, we're in preseason conditioning, limited time, so we are doing a lot of conditioning work with our strength and conditioning coach, and some outdoor sprinting and endurance runs and various things like that. And the thing I can tell from this group right now is that, again, everybody's buying in. Our older players push themselves hard through this work, and I see good positive energy level amongst everybody in the group. Everybody is going hard. We've had a minimal amount of people missing anything. So participation has been good. So I think those kind of things are things you can tell. We have good energy. I think we're in good condition relative. We compare well, I think, with good teams that we've had in the past as far as just our conditioning and energy levels. And, we'll start to find out more. When you put the game together, there are challenges of playing this game at a high level, and there are things that we just can't really tell at this point.
You go into your 3rd year in the MIAA. Talk a little bit about the MIAA schedule. You got so many tough teams in Emporia, Central Missouri, Washburn, Pitt. The list goes on and on. Talk a little bit about the MIAA.
Well, I think it's well known. I mean, I think we came into this league knowing what a good league it is, and I think on a national level, people are aware of the quality of this league, and I think it has lived up to that billing. From what I've seen in 2 years, it's we say it, or it's kind of cliche, but it's it's tough every night out. There are just no breaks in your schedule. You have to be ready to play. The talent level is good. The size and strength and conditioning of the athletes are good, and the coaching is very good. So you have to be very well prepared. So, but regardless of what league you're in, I've found that, and the league we came from was a good league, and what I have found is that we really focus on playing the game. As I say sometimes, against the game, just play the game of basketball with a certain level of execution and intensity, and really just be concerned about ourselves and being able to do those things. And that's really where our focus is. And I found that if our teams are able to successfully accomplish goals that we have as far as how we're going to play the game, how quickly we're going to move, how well we're going to convert from one end to the other as we play the game, the things take care of themselves, in the long run as far as the team success is concerned.
And for a team that's had the opportunity to play in Kansas City in the MIAA quarterfinals each of the last 2 years, what's it going to take for the team to get back to that?
Well, I think getting consistent, developing a unit of people that we can consistently put out there, and have a good feeling about what we're going to get on a given night. I think our team last year was inconsistent. And there were various reasons for that. I think we had some attrition due to injury and illness and issues such as that. And we had some youth, really young players that were thrust into key roles, and we were good some nights and not very good at all on a lot of other nights. So I think just developing a unit, hopefully we can stay healthy and we can, develop a unit, a rotation of players that can maintain execution intensity the way we want it. I think that's a big key for us to be in that, select group that gets to be playing in Kansas City in March. And I just think it's it's a long run, as they say, a marathon, to get there. I think it's a one day at a time thing, and where your team has to continue to grow, get better, not worry about what's going to happen in March, but worry right now what's happening in October, and one day all the way through, and keep getting better. And I feel like this team it's difficult to say. We have a lot of unknown aspects here with the number of new people we have. Really kind of an odd mix. We have a good nucleus of people that really know and understand some things. At the same time, we have some new people that we are going to depend on. That are going to have to be on the floor, and we don't know for sure where we're going to be with them at this point. So it's just going to be an interesting thing to see, how they blend together and develop that cohesiveness, and we do develop that unit that I'm talking about. But as I said, work ethic is something that's real important. I feel like we have a good work ethic, and we're looking forward to getting into it and seeing what we can do. I think enthusiasm is high, and we're looking forward to the challenge.
Well, Coach, we're definitely excited to get the season underway and see your girls in action on the floor. Thanks for joining us, and good luck this season.
All right, thank you.